Unsurprisingly, I'm often asked by people, Charlie, how do I become a sex god like you? Clearly, they're taking these questions to me because I'm like the raw embodiment of sexual energy and lust. I've got the goddamn sexual infinity stone. I've mastered that shit. I'm the coitus king. So clearly, they'd want to consult the expert for advice. Now, for the first chapter in my TED Talk here, I'd like to show you what sexual attraction looks like, and nobody can show that better than this video I'm about to share with you, so let's dive right in.
Once again, it starts with that feeling in your body. It starts with that natural desire. It starts with feeling that coming back from her and feeling that kind of magnetic attraction.
Make sure you've got a pen and paper for some notes because there's going to be spitting some facts and giving you a really impressive demonstration on what sexual attraction looks like. He's able to capture it beautifully, like a wonderful masterpiece painting
That you might have for the other person. So there's no secret, there's no magic to it. The first thing you want to do, you just want to get closer. The more exciting it feels, the better. And the closer you get, the more those feelings start to spike. It's a natural human condition.
Expert seduction specialist will immediately recognize what's happening here. He is fucking her with his eyes right now. Her panties are soaking. It is getting to be to dangerous levels of horniness. It looks like he's about to challenge her to a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh duel. Now, so far, the lesson is off to a great start, and the information's solid. You can see the woman's already starting to fall in love with him as well. If I was to critique one thing about it up to this point, I'd say his posture showed that he was a bit shy. You know, he was kind of slouched a little bit, hand in his back pocket, kind of looking around, he seemed like he was giving off shy guy vibes. And then when he approached her, it didn't seem like a confident approach. What he needed was a fucking shoulders back, power stance, maybe some grunting as he approached her. You know, really give off Alpha Chad vibes. But other than that, I think he's off to a really great start with his lesson.
Now, when you're in a loud environment, such as a bar or a club, you've got an added bonus. You've got an added benefit, loud music. Anyone who says, oh, it's too loud in those places, they don't understand how attraction works. Because it gives you an easy excuse to get closer to someone.
I don't think anyone in that room understands how attraction works, if I'm being honest. But, you know, he's not wrong. You know, in a loud environment, you can sometimes get close if it seems like the closeness will be met with warm reception as opposed to how she's reacting, which seems to be terrified, like actually petrified. I mean, just look at her. It doesn't look like she's having that much fun. It looks like she's regretting it, thinking to herself the paycheck wasn't worth the uncomfortableness of this seminar. Like, it looks like he's whispering bad news into her ear and she's reacting to it. Like he's whispering that, you know, her fucking car just got stolen. So now she's starting to get upset about it.
If they can't hear you, that just means get closer. It doesn't mean yell. And as you get closer to someone, those natural feelings come out more. Once again, you've got this magnetic pull toward each other. You just want to get closer and closer.
That's exactly what I was thinking. These two are like magnets. They can't be separated. Like they are one and the same right now. Their soul is about to merge into one. They're so in sync. She's clearly feeling the same thing. You know, she can't wait for him to get closer. You know, have a couple beard hairs tickling her cheek and her earlobes. Oh my goodness. He's doing a wonderful job of explaining how we should approach, but what he's failing to deliver is a script that we can follow. What do we say to the girl once we're close to her? Hey, you're gorgeous. You made me piss my pants. Like maybe something like that? I'm not really sure. You know, this tutorial is only giving us half of the information right now. And I would like to know what kind of conversations we should be steering towards to really amplify the sexual attraction.
So that every single time you might get a little bit closer on a date or anything that's so funny, the overall distance just kind of closes a little bit more and a little bit more. And you don't have to do anything fancy. Because when you're feeling this, every little touch carries that feeling much more strongly.
Oh yeah, this dude damn near electrocuted her with pure sexual electricity when they touched right there. Almost fucking like a taser of sexual lust. That was powerful. I think everyone in the room can feel this spiritual sexual pressure right now. God damn. He's been working this shit like dough, making a fine bread out of it. Woo! Whee! Woo! Whoo! Damn. I tell you, Professor Panty Dropper really knows his stuff here. There's fucking fireworks going off in that room right now.
So if I lean in and our arms graze against each other, that's just going to have more electricity to it. That's going to feel as good as anything in the world could possibly feel.
Now, I do disagree with this statement. It feels better than anything in the world could possibly feel. That's spoken like a man that has clearly not dropped the 50 bomb in Valorant like I have. Not a big fan of Valorant anymore, but dropping that 50 bomb, euphoric. I don't think anything can come close to that. Yeah, sure, maybe accidentally grazing a woman's arm in a bar could feel better than an orgasm, well, you know, while you're going through this little sexual harassment tutorial. Yeah, you know what, maybe it feels real good, but not better than anything in the world. That's outlandish. That's absurd.
She's got her arms down at her side. And I lean in and our hands touch. Oh my goodness. And so if I lean in and our hands graze, not only will that send that electricity through our bodies, but I'm also going to get to gauge where she's at with this whole physical contact thing. If I lean in,
Don't worry, my man, I can gauge where she's at with that whole physical contact thing from over here. I can tell you, she's real into it. You can tell she was giddy with excitement every time he got close. She was really feeling it. Yeah, she enjoyed it a lot, clearly. I mean, I think that's obvious. Hey, can you believe that this is only the demo, the beta, to the full thing? Fuck. By the end of it, they probably just full-blown fuck right there on the stage. The energy was incredible. Sexual tension. Ugh, wild. It was I think this pretty much sums up exactly what sexual attraction looks like. This is textbook sexual attraction. So, yeah, hopefully that answers the questions some of you have had for me about, hey, Charlie, what does sexual attraction look like? Well, now you know. So, yeah, that's about it. See ya.